first thing I thought of, boys, was Extreme Rules, but there was only one Extreme Rules match in the whole pay-per-view. Otherwise, it was just a normal pay-per-view.
We were talking about this, Anthony and I were talking about this, and they do this sometimes with Survivor Series, where there'll be like it's called Survivor Series, where there'll be only one Survivor Series match. So I don't know. Was it truly Extreme Rules? Every match? No,
not at all.
If you look at the ECW idea of what Extreme was to push every former match to the most extreme that it could be. So if you're dealing with Lucha, it was the most extreme Lucha match you could have. If you're dealing with technical styles, like back in the days with Guerrero and Malenko and that, the most extreme technical style match you could get. Maybe that's what they were looking for. The most extreme females match, the most extreme without, and then obviously the main event was with weapons and was an actual hardcore match. Because extreme is not really hardcore. Extreme is the match itself. How extreme does that particular style of match can be? So I don't know. We sort of
actually interesting. Actually, it's actually not a bad take on it. I hadn't viewed it that way. I was expecting, there'd probably be a TLC match somewhere. There might be a cage match somewhere. There might be just something that was sort of deemed, I suppose, and what we expect extreme to be. But you have a very interesting take on it, as always.
What do you reckon, Mr. Anthony?
When you hear the words Extreme Rules, especially over the past decade, you think of anything possible. Cages, Singapore canes, tables, chairs, the whole kitchen sink, right? And looking at this pay-per-view, is it even worth calling it Extreme Rules if that's the one night where the WWE goes extreme? Is it worth going, okay, we're going to have normal matches and then the main event's going to be where we go extreme?
Well, clearly they didn't. So, I mean, look, it is what it is. But I must say, and having said that, I thought the actual pay-per-view itself, if you take out the whole extreme thing, was actually not too bad at all.
It was a good pay-per-view.
And we're starting to see, I think overall, again, like, where there's a bit of decent competition now, that they're starting to up their game a bit. I mean, if you ever look at the, they were announcing throughout the night repeatedly, that the match on Raw the following night, would be Big E and Bobby Lashley. And then, of course, the way that started on Raw and then the way it's finished and whatever. So I think they're trying to up their game because I think they know they need to.
I think you're right, Pete. I think you are.
But I must say, look, I didn't mind it. And to be perfectly honest with you,